shit don't matter.
Peter.
Straight up.
Yo, welcome to Pop Politics and Culture. We got Dymond Studded, we got C Leach, and we got Dayla motherfucking Preem up in here. We
Yeah.
kicking with the way too active compound boys up in here.
Hey, we
If
in this
y'all don't know,
motherfucker, man.
get in tune. If y'all don't know what way too active is, then y'all ain't doing y'all research. Y'all don't know what's going on in the city.
Big AZ
They have
shit.
some of the dopest fucking events, open mic nights. They have concerts. They got a warehouse, and most importantly, you have the opportunity to network with two staples in the community, people who know the industry, know the business, and who have been out here for a gazillion million years
Yeah,
and
a
can point you
gazillion.
in the right direction.
Yeah, for real, for real.
Get you some fire ass heat. This
I
nigga Preem
appreciate
was just
that.
telling me about he wrote a verse and recorded it in 6 minutes.
Let's go. We about to
I
hear
seen
it
it.
too. Yeah, we I'm a witness.
I saw it. I was there.
Hey, it's all about the production. Sometimes beats make you feel like that. You feel me? That we heard that shit and it was a go. I was like, oh yeah, I'm on this right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And the song's hot. These are all unreleased songs I gave you too. All
All
exclusive.
exclusives.
Cause you my sister.
Exclusives.
I'll make sure you straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I can't come without bearing gifts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hell no.
And I appreciate that, like, cause I'm one of them type of niggas. I'm from Chicago, so we like to be the first nigga to have any and everything.
Yeah,
So it's
not
like
hard.
it's like a Saturday too, so it's Jordan Day.
Hey.
So I'm like, I'm getting something fresh off the box. on
Yep.
Jordan
You didn't even
Day.
have to wait in line
Yeah.
either. Straight
Yeah.
up.
And I didn't have to wait in
Nah.
line. I didn't have to get into no raffle.
Nah.
But
Big got him.
They ain't waiting outside
Got
to steal it from her when she walk out and
Right.
shit. Ain't nobody gonna try Dymond though. She a different breed for real.
yeah, they don't want no smoke. The only smoke they want is the smoke from this wood.
Big gas.
Straight up.
Big gas.
Big old gasolina.
Big old gasolina, but I fucks with Preem. I remember like one of the first times that I met him in person. It was a concert that Check and Traps did, and that was Southwest Sound Fest. I think it was last year.
Oh, at
And,
Game Over or whatever that spot's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that shit? Mesa.
Yeah,
Yep.
that shit.
And,
That shit
Right
was
by
fire.
And Preem was there.
formerly known as Fiesta Mall.
Yeah, I like that
Yeah,
movie. They got a big
like-
arcade.
Formerly known as the Ghost Town.
Yeah.
But yeah, Trap introduced me to Preem, and he was like, "This is somebody that you need to know. He's just so dope, and you know how you can just tell stuff about people by their vibe, they feelings.
Yeah.
Like his aura was just so fucking clean.
Yo, salute, man.
Like,
Salute
he
to
was-
Trap too. That's my big bro, man. I love that nigga, man.
Like he had a whole fucking vibe, and he was just like so dope that night. So, off of my first in-person interaction with him is what made me want to, follow him on the gram and tap into him. And as I've been watching him, I've been watching the productivity, and like this man, like he stayed working nonstop. Like
yeah,
he
can't
stay,
play busy.
Like he stay working. Like this nigga said, how many more songs he's gonna do this year?
Yeah,
Like, the nigga said he had 4 songs spinning on power at the same
at the
goddamn
same fucking time. Hey, real shit. Not even to like cause like Dymond know me, like Leach know me. I don't even be flexing or nothing like that, cause that shit ain't important to me. I'm a vessel at the end of the day, but I just had to you have to remind yourself sometimes because like. With this shit, you can get discouraged and shit, or you can feel like, you want to be at a certain place that you feel like you should be and shit. So I don't want to miss the little victories things that I was like dreaming about when I was starting. I don't want to act like that shit is just like something I don't care about no more. Like, and I know for a fact I'm the only artist out here that ever had 4 songs in rotation at once. There's not one other artist that can say that shit, and I approve.
The only other artist that could say that is Fetty Wap. Remember when
Oh shit, that's fact.
Remember when Fetty Wap had his run? Like Fetty Wap had broke a Billboard record and
Hey,
shit,
salute to
you
Fetty
know,
Wap, man. We was
especially
slapping that
since
last night.
He was a new artist. He was first stepping out the gates, and he was the first nigga that had 4 songs in rotation on the charts at the same time.
They were playing Trap Queen last night. That shit.
Bro, they played that. They played Come My Way. They played like all Fetty Wap's hits last night.
Yeah, facts. That shit was crazy.
They played his whole run last night at the club.
It was WAP season. But you know what? Sometimes I don't like going to the clubs in Arizona because I be tired of listening to old ass music.
Man.
I be like, shoulder lean. I'm like, I was shoulder leaning. when I
Hey,
was in
shoulder
high
lean's
school.
hard though. I wish they would have fucking played shoulder lean when we go out. They never play Young Dro. They playing like.
They always play Ain't No Fun If the Homies Can't Have
Man, hey, real shit. Like, there's a lot of DJs that kill it. Salute to all the DJs. Like, the only time we step out is when we going to show love to our DJ homies, because I don't like being out like that. You feel me? Like, I've come to realize that I'm the person, like, I'm a good networker. Like, I like supporting people and showing love, but I hate being around a lot of people. And it's weird because like I rap and shit. You know what I mean? But like, I'll be ready to go as soon as we get there type shit. Like,
Like you get in there, get your job done, and then
Man, the other night we went to the club and we got everything we wanted to get done in 20 minutes.
Yeah,
And then it was like,
so
do
it's
we
like,
stay?
Do we stay and kick it?
Yo,
Yeah.
20 minutes. It
We
just
be on a
happened
mission.
like that.
We be on a mission, man. Everything has a purpose. It gotta be purposeful when you stepping out that door, because like the time you allocate to people, that's the only real currency. Like for real, is your time. So if I'm allocating it or like making time for like you or even just to go pull up like this, I want people to appreciate that shit because it means that I appreciate you if I'm gonna make time for you. You feel me?
Yeah, your time is your most valuable resource, and a lot of people don't realize time is something you can't get a refund or exchange on.
Hell no.
So like if you take a L and lose all your money, you could get that shit back. Your car get repoed, you could get that shit back. But you'll never get this second, minute, hour, or day back in life. Like once it's gone, it's gone.
Facts.
And you're absolutely right. We have to appreciate when people give us their time.
Facts.
Like
bro.
a lot of people be, iffy and shit and don't have time, and like if I can't have your time, then I don't want shit.
I don't want shit.
Right, because it's like that's like your time is your real love.
Yeah.
Like if you're willing to give me your time, that's real love.
Facts.
Like money ain't real love. Like all that other shit ain't real love. If you're willing to spend time with me, you care.
Because don't nobody owe you shit in this world.
Right.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people get that shit twisted, like maybe because of things that's happened with y'all in the past, or like I don't know, everybody's gauge of what you like what you owe them for what they did for you is different. You feel me?
Yeah.
I live knowing that nobody like owes me shit. There could be somebody I hold down for like my whole life and they can switch up on me the next day over some shit, over some little shit that's little to me but big to them. You know what I'm saying? So like I like to make sure I try to put myself in other people's shoes and shit. And I say all that to say like if I'm going through all that when I'm interacting with people, I give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So like if I'm giving you my time, it's an extension of me showing that I give a fuck, because I don't got a lot of time. I'm a busy nigga. I'm a father and shit, and I'm making this music and we building this community and shit at the same time. It's like I don't even have regular sleep schedule. I be getting like 2 hours of sleep. 3 hours of sleep. Straight up.
That nigga Wayne say I'll sleep when I'm dead.
100, you know what I'm saying? And that shit sucks, but it is what it is when you're trying to do what you're trying to do. Like, salute to everybody that can work 9 to 5s and do this, and that can like have
got home at 4 a.m. last night, and it's not because we were like drinking or partying.
Yeah,
we
you know what I'm saying? Just work. And the thing is like we running a business, a venue, building, helping contribute to this community and infrastructure ourselves, while we're still like artists ourselves, while we're still like people. You know what I mean? So you gotta balance all that shit.
You're wearing a lot of hats right now.
Yeah.
You're a businessman. You're an artist. You're a father.
Facts.
And you're a pillar in your community. And that's what I fuck with. I fuck with the fact that you guys give back and y'all fuck with the community. It's not just about y'all and what you guys can do to expand your own individual brands. It's about how you guys can bring other people up.
Facts.
And I think it's important for people to have somebody to look up that's positive, that got something going for themselves, that's not a part of the different various beefs and the different politics that goes on as to why people can't talk to certain people, why they can't work with certain people. Like, it feels good knowing you can go anywhere in the fucking city, north, south, east, west, from motherfucking Scottsdale to Tucson to Flagstaff and back, anywhere that comes in between, and know that you're in a safe space because you're a good person and you don't have any of those affiliations that will have you being a unnecessary target, because so often like artists lose their lives just over who they fuck with.
That's crazy.
Or just over ego. Even.
I'll never think, I'll never sit there and
Yeah.
soak and think about that shit too. That is like everybody ain't able to do that shit, but it
Yeah,
only comes if you 100. I think it only comes if you real.
You're able to move around. Like you can go wherever the fuck you want to go, be anywhere you want to be, because you're good people.
It's love real, man. I love all y'all. If anything, especially with the beef shit, I be trying to squash more beefs than, man, I don't squash more beefs than niggas even know. And I don't even talk about that shit because it don't even matter. It don't even, he knows, you know what I'm saying?
That shit's crazy.
My people know, and because I'll make sure we'll set up the meetings and shit, because I care about all of this shit, and I care about how all of us represent and how we look into everybody else. We can handle our shit internally. That's how it's supposed to be handled with family. You feel me? It don't gotta be for show, and like no one's made it for real yet. So we don't have the luxury of being trying to act like this, and we don't even got it yet. You know what I'm saying? We still working for it, and when it gets here, I don't want us acting like we don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? All these other states that pop up. You from Chicago, so like. As a group, like when communities come up together, even if they all beefing internally and shit, if we even kind of hold each other down and shit, all of us gonna eat crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That's the whole thing right there, because don't nobody want to step in nobody else's bullshit, right? And then can you imagine this be your favorite song and you like the song because the beat is what kept you when you first hear a song? Like, people might not want to get a producer their credit, but the first thing you hear when you press play is you're gonna hear the production. And if the production don't catch you within like the first 15 seconds,
you gone.
You probably go skip the fucking station.
Facts.
And
15 seconds
so,
is being generous
yeah,
too.
that's being
it's
extra
like
generous
6.
because if your intro too long, I'm gonna get pissed off and be like, why the next? And it could have been the best song. It could have had a meaningful message, but I never would have known because I wouldn't have given you that much time.
Yep.
You know, not to say that
because time's expensive.
Because time is expensive, and if the beat don't catch me, I'm probably going to skip over.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna keep coming back to this subject of time. So
that came full circle. It's like I can't give you this time for this because because you didn't put time into this.
Yeah, it's quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Like you have some people who they shit sound like they recorded it
in the car.
on their iPhone in the bathroom.
But you've been out here for a little while now, Dymond. So you know that like there's a lot of dope artists out here. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of dope ass artists.
A lot of dope artists out here.
It's a lot of people that I fuck with. It's a lot of people that I have worked with and that, you know, I do hope to work with, you know, in the future on some let's go make a fucking hit because I hear voices and I think I'm like Phil Jackson with this shit. I know who to put together to put a hit song together. I just think like a lot of us, it's the ego because it's too many Chiefs, not enough Indians, and everybody wants to be the star. So if you're in a situation where everybody want to be the star player, nobody else is going to be able to get their shine and their opportunity, and you can't keep on stepping down on people trying to pull yourself up because if your shit hot and you fire, you don't have to keep on gassing yourself up. Other people go talk about you, like other people go speak on your name. Like I was watching Pastor John Hanna the other day, and he was saying how like your name is gonna be mentioned in rooms that you didn't even know that you had access to. So you don't have to sit up there and gas yourself. Like if the shit is gas, it's gas.
Yeah, facts. You can't fake gas. Hey, real shit. Like kill the ego. Keep your confidence and have it at all times, man. You know what I'm saying? I would never tell nobody to not be confident.
Kill you.
Yeah, that shit is poison. It's poison. There's no situation where it benefits you. You know what I mean? Like, if it's there, it's there. If you nice, you nice. You can't hide that shit. Just like you can't hide if you whack. You know what I'm saying? So like, kill that ego because I like what Dymond. There should be more people that put that facilitate artists and more collaborations and link ups. We would have more hits out here. We would have more hits out here. You know what I'm saying?
And it would just be better quality product. We'd have more fashion out here. We'd have more, you know what I mean? We'd have like popping barbershops and shit. You know
some artists should be writing for other artists.
And like, you have
so you know what I'm saying? Some artists have amazing voices. And
songwriter is a job. Like, it's singer, songwriter, producer, engineer. They have different tiers to this shit. Like, so just because somebody else writes your song don't mean your shit is whack.
Nah, nah. What if your voice was just fire and the person that writes he was like, my voice just ain't it, nigga. I've tried it, but
I know a guy like that.
Exactly, but these writtens are crazy.
He's got bars, but you do not want to hear him rap them. You know what
I
I mean?
I ain't even go front. I got a song that fucking Khalik wrote, and I ain't even dropped that shit yet, but it's gonna be on the project. Welcome to the Dymond District, but like I was looking for something other than my traditional vulgarities, because if y'all listen to my songs, it'd be like, I don't give a fuck about a bitch suck my dick, cash out, make a bitch cash out.
Shout out to Dymond, that's a hit.
Dame to dinero, give me your money. So I was looking for something else. So I went inside, Master P said, if you can't do something, find an expert, right? So I was talking it up with Khalik, and Khalik be having crazy ass metaphors, crazy bar games, and he's a fucking goat. So I hit him up and I let him know what was going on, and I was like, hey, can you help me out? So good brother Khalik helped me out. So when
he about to be like a professional fighter right now, isn't he?
Yeah. Like that he does everything, but when he be writing, I got me some hits from the Ghost, and I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Oh, Khalik wrote Dymond song, you motherfucking right, and maybe you should go get you a hit by Khalik too.
Facts, man.
Maybe you should, like,
Facts.
It's a pride thing. People be like, don't want to tell somebody like, oh, I got that line from somebody. Like, I was in this true story years ago. My brother Jay Brady had this song called "Getting to It," right? Paid 2 Chainz for this fucking feature. 2 Chainz show up in the studio, and it's 2 Chainz and a bunch of niggas, and they standing around in the circle putting a song together. This was right before he got his good music deal. And interesting enough, 2 Chainz got a song on that album called "What You Doing," and it's strikingly similar to my brother's song "Getting to It."
Wow.
Yeah, we paid that nigga.
It's even phonetically the same.
Phonetically the same, because he'd be like,
getting to it and what you doing.
Yeah. Getting to it. Like if we was to play my brother version of the song and Chainz version of the song, the BPMs and the beats is just sped up a little bit, but everything else is like almost in the same pocket. So
it happens if you got a lot of heads in the room. Like people are gonna hear shit and they're gonna be like, oh yeah.
What happened was my brother Shout out to Jay Brady. He didn't get his fucking paperwork together. That's why artists, it's important that you get your paperwork together and you make sure that you have everything in writing and you have that shit signed off on, because
we'll teach you Is it retroactive
you
too.
can't
Yeah.
you can't get mad if a motherfucker, run a play and get out on your motherfucking song if you didn't have everything in order and you didn't have your legalities together.
That's
so
the game.
It's very important. They call it the music business for a reason, because the music part is easy because this nigga done wrote a song in 6 minutes.
Yeah.
But it's the business part that a lot of us, we get so hyped up like, oh, I'm finna record this song, I'm gonna drop this song, and then we don't do the business aspect, and then when it bites us in the ass, we're like, damn,
We have classes on that. Like, real shit, like, if you're an artist out there that just don't know about that shit, don't wait to ask. There's no point. Or just look it up yourself, too. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
don't be lazy.
We have every resource available that you need from day one of making music all the way to, like, if you really trying to blow up, you trying to get signed, like, all it takes is money.
Yeah, and other things. But, you know
The
what
music's
I'm saying?
the music can be decent. Real shit, the music can be decent at this point. At this day and age, all you got to do is make some shit that can go TikTok viral. You could blow up a song for 10 bands.
But I don't want people to bank on that.
No, not at all.
I want to cultivate
But
timeless
that's the
artists.
business, is
But
all
like,
I'm saying.
Yeah, but you want to just know,
Yeah.
even as simple as getting your shit on DSPs
You
the
gotta
right ways,
copyright your music.
getting your shit mixed and mastered, you know what I'm
dead
saying?
ass,
Making sure you're getting your shit copyrighted and getting your publishing and shit.
You got to, like, and it's cheap as fuck. You go to copyright.gov, you paying $60 fucking to copyright your song. The smartest thing I ever did was copyright SMD because I knew that shit was gonna be a hit.
Right.
And then years later, there was a female artist came out, and then her song was actually titled SMD, right?
Guess what?
And so my people like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You put such and such on the song. I'm like, what are you talking about? They send me screenshots and shit. So I'm like, well, the shit don't drop until like maybe 3 days. So I gotta wait to hear what her joint sound like, and listen to her song. And it was so many similarities in my song. So I just, politely, sent the people that she was working with according to her social media. So I cannot confirm or deny whether those were her real people or not. Just met them through social media, but I just sent them a screenshot of my good copyright with the fucking seal on it, and let them know like this is original content. I'm not for none of that shit. Like, we can work together, we can get down, but like this is my proprietary rights. This is me, but go ahead. Like, and a lot of us, we get caught up in the trap because we'll spend $60 on a bag of weed, but won't spend $60 to copyright your fucking song. You'll sit up there and go spend $400 in Gucci on the belt.
You got the best clothes, you got the best bud,
you
but I can steal your whole catalog.
You looking fly as hell, got your $400 belt on, and your motherfucking mix sound like you fucking just press record and was like, this shit sound good. But
sound like you got the mic like this.
Like, a lot of people don't understand,
mic.
like, just because you can record this song, like, it's post-production for a reason. Like, that's a whole different team of people that got an ear, and it's their job to make sure that shit sounds radio ready. So if your shit don't sound good, then you should not even upload that shit. And if you got people around you that's letting you upload that shit, they are not your friends. They do not care about you. They really don't support you.
Or maybe they just don't know.
They might not have a taste in music.
It might not even be. Maybe they just. There's homies that hype you up and they don't know the music business. They just know the song hot.
You know what sound good in your car or not. You know if that shit sound distorted.
Yeah.
Like, you know what trash.
You know what people send into the live.
Yeah, be responsible as an artist. As an artist, be responsible. Take that responsibility to get that knowledge and handle that shit yourself. Don't wait for nobody to do it for you or teach you, because the longer you wait, you're only holding yourself back, and this is money you missing out on. You know
Put a little extra time in.
Put a little bit of extra time.
And I might give you a little more time.
Yeah, do it, and then you don't know how to do it. You can teach it to the next motherfucker. And once you realize how easy it is, because when you do it, you're like, I really have to sit down and do this shit. You can really do all of it in a day, in a couple hours in a blunt, for real. If you want it, you can do it in a blunt and a half, promise you. If you roll a blunt like Dymond did, that shit's still burning. She left it sitting on the counter and shit, and it's been burning this whole. She been talking. We all been talking. That shit's been burning the whole time. She ain't hit it. If you roll a blunt like that, you can get all that shit done in a wood like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's still lit too. Shout out to King Rollers.
I be cheating. I be using stick 'em.
Yeah, just don't be.
Rolling adhesive. I don't lick them. Slows the burn. Like, it's your fucking wood's best friend. If you're smoking weed and you're not using the stick 'em stick, you're misappropriating the fucking smoking.
Stick 'em, don't lick 'em.
Stick 'em, don't lick 'em.
Love it. I love that shit.
I fucking love it. And then I got some music from y'all we gotta listen to too. So we're gonna
Yeah, and we got the Hip Hop Festival coming up March 25th.
Man, we got another big ass announcement too.
Yeah, and we definitely have. Just so y'all know, the Hip Hop Festival is March 25th. And we got the last open mic March 9th. to give away 3 more slots. That's the last slots we giving away. We already gave away 4 after our last open mic. You know what I'm saying? So
Shout out to Yasuke, shout out to Henny, shout out
yeah.
to She Loves Sway, shout out to LAJ, man. Congrats, y'all.
Congrats, y'all. We gave away 4 slots. You know what I'm saying? Promotional packages. It's over like $5,000 in promotion for real. So like this next one we doing is on March 9th. Make sure y'all show up. Doors open at 7. We have another open mic contest. Y'all come through and we giving away for 3. We give away 4 maybe. I don't know.
We might.
That's on y'all.
We might.
Hey,
Pull up. We got
come
music
through.
though.
So like this is a great opportunity, especially for people who have a financial barrier when it comes to booking shows and being a part of things. They're giving you the opportunity to pretty much show up and do an open mic night and win a slot. I mean, and if you win, that means you know your shit is hot, right?
Facts.
Because like if you coming in there with some trash and boo boo, you're probably not gonna win. But it does give you the opportunity to start getting some stage presence, to get the chance to practice in front of a crowd. But most importantly, the opportunity that these guys are given, 4 slots away at the Phoenix Hip Hop Fest, March 25th at the Monarch. That's one of the hugest stages and one of the hugest venues in the city. So a lot of artists want to take that stage. So if you don't have the bread and you don't have the money and you want to be a part of the festival,
You want to be at these
and
things.
you feel like you hot, go pull up to the Way
Pull up.
compound, get on that open mic. You never know that 2-minute song that you just been sitting on might be your foot in the fucking door.
Facts. We chose it 4 times. This shit really happened. You
And
know
it's
what I'm
like
saying?
it's us in there judging too. Like
Facts.
it's me, Benji, Goth, Preem. We're in there
We're
judging
really
the
like
music ourselves.
Yeah, fact. It ain't no, we don't got people. We there. We gonna make sure, that the people get chosen. He come and put in that work. We had a kid that skateboarded and caught the light rail for like 3 hours or some crazy shit. He ended up winning a slot. His music was fire. We didn't
He
give him.
performed and he had to go right the fuck back home.
We didn't give him the slot because of that reason. You know what I'm saying? His music was actually fire. Justice like literally was there
Yeah,
right
Justice
there. Got his
handpicked him,
phone and
actually.
handpicked him. You know what I'm saying?
Justice was there for that.
So it's not like a gimmick, y'all know us. We don't play about nothing we doing, So we just want to make sure we contributing to this community, giving our opportunities like always, and y'all come and show out, man, because it looks good on the resume. It's good practice. If you need to rehearse, we sell rehearsal space. You know what I'm saying? There's almost a whole month into the festival. Damn near, you got like 20 days. So we do have rehearsal space. Just hit us up on AZWay Interactive on the IG, tap in with us, come practice and get your set right. Even because if you're a headliner, because I know there's a lot of headliners already, a lot of people who already got picked and shit. If y'all need to practice, because you don't know who's in there.
Yeah, that's not a if.
It's not an if. You need to practice. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all got good sets, but stage presence is ever
You don't want to
expanding.
be up there sounding out of breath.
Fuck no! Don't just smoke 2 blunts and pull up to the You should treat every opportunity like you don't know who's in the room who could change your life for real. You have to be there. Like this is like if you care about it enough, show that shit. So I say all that to say, hit us up. You know what I'm saying? We provide a space for y'all, a comfortable, safe space. Y'all can get y'all set right. You know what I'm saying? So before you even go to the festival, you ready to fucking go. You ready to kill that shit. All your little nervous jitters are gonna be out the way because you practice makes perfect. Be prepared. Don't just think that it's because the song hard that you ready to just perform it and it's gonna hit the same way that it hits on cars or on lives or you know what I'm saying, on headphones. It's not. It's not. You know what I'm saying?
And if you want to learn how to perform with no background vocals, if you like into that, you need to rehearse.
Yes.
You have to rehearse, man.
You want to know your lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Don't get too faded, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy it, but do it right, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all gotta stop sounding like it's karaoke because when you go to a show, I want to hear you, and when you trying to rap over the beat and rap over your vocals, it doesn't really sound good on the mic.
Yeah.
And if you've never really performed before and you've never had anybody tell you these things, like stop rapping over your main vocals, turn them down, leave your ad-libs, you could leave the hook and stuff in there like that, like those type of parts, you don't know. So knowledge is everything. So go ahead and soak up some of this free game. This is like free game, and it's relevant
free,
and it's very vital because it's only a handful of artists that really encompass and embody the whole thing of being an artist from beginning to end, from being put together, having great quality music, and actually knowing how to perform and command a crowd. And most importantly, knowing how to carry yourself in public because you are a representation of yourself at all times. So you have to know how to speak to people, how to talk to people, and most importantly, how to respect yourself. Because if you don't respect yourself in a public space, no one else is going to respect you.
No one's going to respect you.
Go off.
There's no reason to.
So we have to focus on respect.
It starts with you.
It starts with you. It starts at home. And if you don't have no home training, it's okay. You know, they got classes that teach everything.
Yo, we got etiquette classes. We trying to, you know what I'm saying?
We could do that.
We
got
try to
space
make
for
sure
etiquette
we try to
classes.
make sure you guys always look like a good investment, and you might not care
Yeah.
about that shit now, but we do, and we're gonna make sure that you know you right until you do understand how important that shit is. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't tell you nothing I ain't already been through. If you know me, you know that. You know what I'm saying? So fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? We gonna play some music. Let's go. You know, but RTU, AZ Way to Activist, big Arizona shit, man. Fuck, you know what we doing? Skiggity. All that.
Kind, stay active.
Yo, this button's huge. 6 minutes, bro. That's how the beat made me feel for real. You know what I'm saying? Look. This shit feel like a drop top on the block watch. You just wanna play, but they want seconds like a stopwatch. One step ahead, so jump around, it's like it's hopscotch. Wanna see what I got, watch. It's okay to set a different tone. From Glendale, and I ain't never rapped a different home. I used to flip the zones. Ain't with it, that's the reason we don't fuck with homes. It's one a cul-de-sac with a couple homes. I know my cup running over, I ain't tuck the chrome. The shit is mine, leave my stuff alone. A lot of weed, he gon' puff his own. 24's like what I'm tryna put the cutlass on. What's in my cup is strong. I'm on a mission, if you love, you can come along. There ain't a person on this planet that I strung along. A new fan is just some homies that they brung along. And I make music that they like, I know they sing along.
It took me slightly longer to write this. Look, 22s on the Chevy got me rolling tough. They spit real slick, but it's a lot of fluff. What the fuck? Cooler than you ever been. Proper villain, tell them write that on my letterman. Say they my competition tripping. I've cut off better man. Came up on no ceilings, now the building I'm leveling. Swear to God they apply pressure in they zips, but when I check my play, dawg, you ain't come up as a blip. Shit, only worry about serving pressure by the zip. Y'all won't ever catch me slip. 1980 on my whip dip. Preem hit me, so it's death about to turn up. If you solid, I might bring through a quarter for us to burn up. Burn up.
Fly out to Texas for some
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Praying like nigga, I need you on one. You know what I'm saying? That nigga know what's fuck going down, nigga. You know I'm on that shit. Yeah. Hey, at the time of this rhyme, it's all grind, but 4 years until I know 30. Never imagined a victory points could hurt me, but I'm flying out of state and they ready to swap the jersey. Respect, ready for more. It's 10 tones down, glued to the floor. Upgraded lifestyle, had to switch to the core. It ain't about fabric, it's the spirit and more. I ran full speed straight through the door without a warning, just to make sure that I do it big. These niggas hate that make them still gotta dominate. It's either joy in the sack. Far from a pippin' in their business, I'm just giving you facts. Hey, learn from me and apply it and just leave it at that. Like you can do it, just can't do it like that. It's Charles K back to back, serving raps like they was doing the crack. It's pure rock, they put it out, it's no replacing the bench. 100 left from speechless, funny face, looking distressed. The rap game, life ain't checkers, niggas playing the chess. You get me?
Yo. Exclude. Hey, man, look, check it
Shout
out.
out to homie Charles K out in Texas.
That's
man.
my brother, man. Salute to my boy Charles K, man. He going crazy. He working hard as fuck, man. That nigga's the gym, you know, straight up.
Man.
The family's extended all across the country, for real.
Yeah.
I took a year off of, like, dropping music last year, 100, you know, so we could build AZ Way to Active and all that shit. I had to focus, you feel me? I had to readjust my focus to see if I could balance both, you know what I'm saying? But in that time, I was stacking crazy music. I was recording a lot because I was learning and going through a lot. You know what I'm saying? Now this year, I'm about to drop all that shit.
Yeah, it's about to be crazy.
Y'all niggas had a year. I gave niggas a year.
It's about to be crazy.
Gave niggas a cool year.
He gave y'all a year to catch the fuck up, right?
You feel me? That shit
So
like,
if you still left behind and you wasn't maximizing
Yeah.
on that time, that's the biggest thing we're talking about is time.
gave these
You were
niggas
not
a year.
taking advantage of the time.
Nigga, I warned y'all like global warming. Nigga, I said, yo, y'all gotta,
Man,
y'all better get
it's
it
fucking
right. this
snowing at the
year.
Hollywood
You know
sign,
what I'm
man.
saying? Hey, real shit though. Niggas went crazy last year though.
Yeah,
As fuck.
realistically, the whole state. The whole state.
That's why we
went
gotta
fucking
keep it
dummy
going, bro.
last
That's what I'm
year.
saying. We can't be fucking up this
We had a
momentum.
lot, like deadass, we had a lot of great records last year. We
Yeah.
had fucking drops from Merc. We had drops with.
Man, that's
what's
all
that-
family.
what's
Salute to
that
Richie,
girl
you
name?
know what I'm saying?
Jada Pinkett.
Jada Pinkett, you know what I'm
Emmett.
saying?
Emmett Dupree,
Samara
Emmett Dupree with
Sin,
that
you know what
Hours
I'm
and
saying?
Hours, that shit.
Richie
yeah.
Evans just dropped with
Yeah.
Ross. That shit's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, that shit's
bro,
hard as fuck.
and y'all-
You know what I mean?
and
Like-
Taylor
y'all-
Crown.
Taylor Crown, and y'all can't forget Ruler.
No,
V?
never.
V about to drop his last album too.
Yo,
what the
salute
fuck?
to
Look,
V,
but
you know what I'm
I
saying?
feel so
Mega
privileged
Ran
and so
going
blessed. I got a
crazy.
V song. I'm like, I got a Ruler song before he retired. So like, I actually got 2 of them. I got one of them that ain't even dropped yet.
Fire.
So.
Yo, and then the whole young generation is going fucking crazy. There's a whole young 2 generations from like 16 to 20.
Free Desert
You know
Baby,
what?
he ain't young,
Yo,
but Free
Free
Desert
Desert
Baby,
Baby,
bro.
for
Free
real.
Trap Money, AK,
Free
bro. Bring
AK,
everybody
man.
home, bro. These fools
Nah,
drop
for
crazy
real.
shit.
Right now,
Yo, for real.
My favorite young artist right now
Till it's
is
backwards.
Is Young Bookie the name.
Shout out Young Boogie.
Young
man.
Boogie been putting in crazy. Young
that-
Boogie's part of that young generation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That-
saying? Like,
Bookie got this song called Phone Posits, right? And I fucking love that song because I got a shitload of phone posits in my closet. So the first time I saw him perform that shit was at the fucking Monarch, actually for an event with Feature, and he did the phone posit song, and it was so dope. Cause I had on phone posits that night. I was
you were
like,
going
I went up to that
crazy.
nigga, I was like, hey, look, I got on them shoes. Like, hey, that's what's up. Like, I fuck with him.
Bookie focused. He was focused from a young age too. He gonna go far, man. I like watching Bookie's whole entire like come up because he networks well. He networks better than grown men.
Yeah.
Facto.
He's
very well spoken,
and he's very well spoken. The way he articulates himself when he's around people and like in every setting, you know what I'm saying? He's very comfortable in himself. And like even if he's not fully yet, you couldn't tell. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't even know like his age. That shit don't even matter. And he shows that shit too. He ready. Like a lot of niggas should take points from that shit. A lot of you
He's one
grown
of them
ass
people that
niggas
can have
too.
full conversations.
Man, bro, he ain't the type of niggas gonna hit you in the message like, yo.
He's really
Don't hit me like that too, by the way, y'all. You will not
really
get no.
He's really mature and he consistently drops the records. So like that's the thing.
Yeah.
Consistency
Salute to
is-
Trinidad. That nigga Trinidad performed at the fucking World Cup last year.
Oh yeah!
Yep.
Shout out to Trinidad.
It's probably the
Cardona.
biggest. It's probably the biggest thing that's happened from an Arizona artist
Biggest
ever.
thing from Arizona.
And that's Glendale, by the way.
Literally
too.
opened
That's
the
Glendale.
World Cup.
Hey, Glendale. The Super Bowl's in
And-
Glendale. Trinidad's from Glendale. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Glendale. You know what I'm
Look,
saying?
and guess what? I got a song with the
Big
nigga from
Glendale
Glendale. I actually have a song with Trinidad Cardona.
No, salute to Trinidad. Hey,
Dymond
people don't give Trinidad enough fucking like people don't give a lot of artists and like love. Like salute to Alexis, salute to
Alexis, I was
Dropout
just
Kings.
gonna say,
Dropout Kings are on
Kings,
tour right
bro.
now in Europe right now.
Black
this
Cat
is their
Bill is
fucking
probably
second
the best
time.
lyricist
This
in
is
the whole
all.
state.
Oh yeah.
This is all Arizona
Lex Bratcher.
shit. This is all
Yeah.
Arizona
Bro,
shit.
we
You
ain't
know
even
what I'm
get to
saying?
Tucson yet.
Nigga,
You
Lex
see,
is cold.
like I'm screaming,
Yeah.
I scream this Arizona shit, and that's why I say like that's the reason why we can move everywhere and how we
Yup.
do, because we really got love for everybody and
be
all
in
this
Tucson,
shit.
Yuma,
There's not
Flagstaff.
like don't get caught up in no pocket of this shit. Make sure you go search and see what everybody
You know
else
what?
is doing. You feel me? Shout out
And
to
then-
Yuma, shout out to Tucson, man, Marley and Cash. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
OCF.
AL, shout out to OCF. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And shout out to motherfucking Big Doobie. He got this song
Big
called
Doobie.
oh,
Him Not
man,
Them.
Doobie was in Atlanta
Big
going
Doobie, like,
fucking crazy.
Big Doobie going crazy.
Hey, Him
Doobie
Not
was.
Them is
going
hard.
crazy.
Doobie was in Atlanta
Him Not
carrying
Them.
the flag. He's carrying the flag though.
Him
You know what I'm
Not
saying?
Them.
Yup.
Bro, you know.
Bro,
He in the
yeah.
ATL repping AZ.
Yo, real shit. That's what I'm saying. We got to continue to support everybody who's going hard. We got to continue to put out our best shit and be focused on looking like a good investment.
Quality content. And you
Yeah.
know, and then you gotta respect the old heads too, like OTS.
Yeah, respect
Yeah.
the old
You
head.
gotta respect the. You
Man,
gotta respect
y'all better stop
Like,
playing. Y'all better stop playing
playing.
with these older niggas
Hey,
before we
because,
don't.
look,
Because
dead-
once they gone, we'll never have that game
But
again.
dead ass, like I had the opportunity to hear this OTS set that they finna drop as a tribute to G-Man and shit,
Yeah.
and them boys went clean the fuck off. Like these
Yeah.
niggas is some rapping ass niggas. Like checking traps, that nigga rap, he produce.
No, we
he
make sure
mix,
we
he
always show
engineer.
love to the, you know,
Like,
salute to Traps and the whole ATS, you know what I'm saying? Salute to all the big homies that make sure that they reach out and give us game and give us guidance, you know what I'm saying? Because that shit is important. And like, I don't ever want the young ones to get it twisted and think that you have to just keep like doing it yourself and hitting these walls and not listening to these older niggas, because real shit, they only trying to they might not kick it the best way or way you can understand right now, but like they're really just trying to help you like curve a lot of the bullshit. That's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? I really hope that we're the bridge from the older generation to the younger generation, because there's miscommunication on both sides and they have to be held accountable. Both sides got to take accountability for their problems with communication. You feel me? But in the middle, there's a lot of useful information that's needed. You know what I mean? For us to continue to be like successful
And,
out here
you know,
and shit.
Just because somebody doesn't agree with you don't mean that they're hating on you, right?
Facts.
We
Oh
have
my
to, we
God.
have to like get rid of
Grow up.
this cancel
Yeah.
culture and this hating culture, because sometimes people might tell you something because they're looking at it from a different set of eyes.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are telling you stuff because they want to help you get better and they want to help you grow. Like, it's all about growth and development and how we're going to get to the next step.
It really is
Keep
about
on
growth
talking
and
about is
development.
like
I've been coughing in the
how
mic.
Arizona is one of those states that has like so many fucking artists, like so many different styles of artists, because it's a melting pot of people here. And if we just listen to some of our seniors and people who've been there, done that, and had the deals and been on tours, they didn't seen it all. So like, let's take what they're saying to heart and try to apply some of those things, because the game don't change just the players, and ain't shit new underneath the motherfucking sun.
I literally have a bar like that in one of my new songs.
Ain't nothing new underneath the sun.
Ain't
So
nothing
you
new
gotta
under the
I said
sun.
the game has never changed. It's just the people different. That's it.
fire.
It's
Hey,
just different
hey, hey.
And see,
faces.
we was there. We was on the same frequency. Like,
Yeah.
like
Ain't
we
nothing
The
there.
game ain't changed,
Ain't
man.
nothing new under the sun except for this skirt, cause I shine like one. Come on,
Come
nigga.
on, you know what I
saying?
mean?
Come on, man.
Just new people.
Come on, man. We only got 2 more songs. Like I showed, we have another meeting after this, so we gotta start. I talked to my sister for fucking ever. We be here for 3 motherfucking hours to
Yeah.
give me all this game for real. and
More than
shit.
that, too.
Yeah, for real.
This is like $1 million worth of free game.
Nah, facts. Game free. Tap in with us, man. Both sides, man.
Bro, spitting ain't gon' overdose. Illy on my roller coaster. They ain't even close. Time
I
I
mean,
never
what I
waste,
waste?
but on my waist is where the heater go. You know that I'm a family guy, this ain't the Peter show. What the fuck is seen if I'm something they ain't seen before? This clip inception. Put a bullet where your dreamer go. Now ask yourself, is this that angel or that demon flow? I know that I said it, life's a balance, cause I mean it though. Beats and rappers, what I gotta kill. And after that, get back to trapping, cause I gotta move the product still. Village big, we got a lot of bills. It's full speed like a lot of wheels. My cig ain't going on no paper unless it got that fresh job out the field. It's not a drill. They pay me really making money, seen a lot of pills. We done broke ground, so I got the bill. Yeah. They ain't focused, shit is sickening, bruh. Cross me, leave you holier than christenings, bruh. This rebel talk, I'm just making sure they listening, bruh. So I can tell them what the motherfucking mission is, bruh. You ain't everybody rapper like. On a track, I'm like a heavyweight. Punching, you can't fuck around, you have to fight like. I really be snapping like I'll spit you in the afterlife. But it's okay, my heart's so big, I'll bring you back to life, nigga.
And that's sick like. Speaking of christenings, snap Chris in the mix. Y'all better start dressing better or something, cause your raps is shit. I'll drop a 2-year-old throwaway that'll inspire you today. That's the difference in saying something and having something to say. Wait, I'm hard pressed to find a better reason. Bleeding how I'm leaving those who posed and chose to be deceiving. Please believe it, get you round some real shit, hear your teeth creaking. Do the same exact shit to your bitch and watch her knees weaken. My G, you tweaking if you think I'm reaching. Let Jake can walk you for real through every single street I be preaching. Boomtown Deacon, sharp as a blade but more like frost. I'm here to end all that weak shit they been teaching. 10 seasons what they finna call me, cause that's the minimum of how long they gon' have to say I've been balling. They been calling, fuck them, they can wait. I'm not sitting down until I filled up my whole plate. Arizona is ours, bitch, the whole state. You finally ready to work? Oh my God, that's so great. It's so late, homes, we been gone. Bow tie bombing on 22s with the tints gone. Eyes open, motherfucker, I want you to see me. And when I send you to Thug's Mansion, please give my love to Nipsey TMC. Closest you gon' ever get to full speed is on your TV.
Ugh.
Oh shit.
Wait, that shit was nice.
Yo, oh shit.
You can rap, boy.
Yo, good raps coming from the Full
You can
Speed
rap,
family. That's why it's all Full Speed family shit.
Good rap.
No, we got a big announcement
production.
on Friday for a big announcement for 420 and shit. But we can't talk to
420,
everybody till
420.
Friday. But we just to let y'all
420.
know. I hate announcements before announcements, but it's a good announcement. You know
It's
what
a
I'm saying?
biggie.
It's the prequel to the announcement.
Yeah.
Hip Hop Festival March 25th. Wi-Fi Funeral March 31st with us.
At
you know what I'm
AZ
saying?
Way Too
Yeah,
Active.
fuck with us, man.
If
March
you don't
9th.
know, you know now.
March 9th, open mic. Come motherfucking perform and get you a slap, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. You know what I'm saying?
The
And then we
opportunity
got a
is
show
there.
after that.
The opportunity is there, so don't ever say that I couldn't get on the show.
Nah, hell no.
I didn't have the resources. You have the resources. AZ Way Too Active. Go ahead and tap in, get active. Make sure March 9th you show up for
Bring
the
your
open mic
music
night.
on a flash
Four
drive.
people getting picked, so 4 y'all motherfuckers go have the opportunity to kick down
Facts.
some doors. Take advantage of it.
Come through, man. It only costs you $10. I don't want to hear no pay to play bullshit.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
It costs you a pack of backwoods, nigga.
The
Come on,
fuck?
nigga.
You
Stop
spend
playing.
$10 on a pack of backwoods.
Stop playing,
I
man.
know you
Stop
got it.
playing.
Spend $10 on a pack
Stop
of
playing.
backwoods.
Either
You
stop
can't spend
playing or
$10
stop
to
saying you
invest
want to
in your
rap,
career.
man. For real.
Yeah.
Stop it.
You know, or whatever you want to do. If you sing, you know what I'm saying?
Don't rap about money if you can't pay $10 to come try and get yourself on at fucking AZ Way 2 Active, bro. We literally love you, so I don't want to hear no bullshit.
Nah, for real. Be kind, stay active, man.
Hey,
Respect
look,
the
that's some
underground
real
shit.
That's
For
some real
real.
shit.
Man.
We're gonna drop our last joint.
Hell
And I
yeah.
appreciate C Leach and De La Praying for coming in here and fucking with me.
It's love. Say, you know what we got your back,
You
man.
ain't got
Hell
one of
yeah.
these.
I'ma
You
sign
ain't
that
got-
shit.
You ain't got one of these though.
I need to sign that shit, man. For real.
Those are such pieces, man. Shout out to Brett Curtis, man. Shout
Yo,
out to
salute
Cloud
to Cloud
Culture.
Culture, man. Hey, real shit, like, see, that's what I'm saying. You gotta celebrate this shit. That shit, that's not a little thing. You know what I mean?
At all.
We gotta celebrate the wins.
Whole
Celebrate
spread
the
in
big
that
wins.
motherfucker, man.
Celebrate these wins.
Yo, real shit. We love
We
y'all,
in, we
man.
in Dub City, especially now that we
Big
got
Arizona
KB.
shit. We
Hey,
here for
let's
y'all, man.
go.
For real.
Let's go, man.
This shit from Wild
Oh,
Street.
this my shit.
She a bad little bitch. Let's get a bad little bitch.
Hey, shout out to John Blaze. This shit was played on Shade 40 motherfucking 5.
On that nigga, bet she know it now. Big guap, got enough for it to go around. She do it fast, baby, slow it down. We in this bitch, I bet it's going down. Get that boy a drink, he
She-
thirsty. Get that bitch a drink, she thirsty. Throwing money like Lord have mercy. Booty got me like Lord have mercy. Get that boy a drink, he thirsty. Get that bitch a drink, she thirsty. Throwing money like Lord have mercy. Booty got me like Lord have mercy. What to do? Save a couple sessions, let them know we coming through. Tryna throw some of these band we running through. You know I'm not the one you wanna run into. At least 100 shots, I know we about to drum to. My brother about 2 sticks, he said that he a drummer too. These niggas whack, I think I see a bummer too. This shit gon' make her clap, and I'll make sure the hunters blue. The one strip is like the ones I'm thumbing through. She told it up because she know it's about to go down. She move a trick to every beat, but hold up, baby, slow down. Him, King Skirt, I'm just telling you my pronouns. I gotta wait, don't gotta wait, like we can go now. She told me that shit gon' slurp. Throwing on my dick like Lord have mercy. She a bad little bitch. Let's get a bad little bitch. Start a bad little bitch. More money, got the mother hoes mad in this bitch. On that nigga, bet she know it now. Big guap, got enough for it to go around. Hey,
This might be my favorite new De La Praying song, for real.
Going down. Get that boy a drink, she thirsty. Get that bitch a drink, she thirsty. Throwing money like Lord have mercy. Booty got me like Lord have mercy. Get that boy a drink, he thirsty. Get that bitch a drink, she thirsty. Throwing money like Lord have mercy. Booty got me like Lord have mercy.
I got you, dog. What's up, man? We in this bitch, man. Skirt skiggity, man. We love y'all, man. What the fuck?
I don't want to hear nothing else.
We out this motherfucker.
I don't want to hear
Hey,
nothing else.
Skiggity, man. That's
hey,
my
look.
sister, for real.
I'm mad I ain't on that shit.
Yo, what's up? I'm gonna do a
That's track
crazy
is
remix.
crazy,
Hey,
man.
hey, man, stop playing.
Bro,
I'm
what
in
you
every
need-
lane. Y'all better stop
Hey,
playing with me.
What you need to do is remember how Ludacris did What's Your Fantasy? And you need
Bro,
to put,
bring
no, you
remixes
need to,
back.
No, you need to
Yeah,
put
fact.
me on that bitch.
I need you. I
Johnny
need, hey,
B on that
Diamond,
bitch.
I need a verse.
Candy Baby on that
A whole
bitch.
bunch of females on there.
And
That's
Jazzy
it.
J
Bro,
on this bitch.
bring
I just
remixes
gave-
back.
And then Lisa Finet on that bitch. I just gave you
Let's
a whole lineup.
let's have a
Hey,
conversation.
call-
Let's
call
have
the
let's-
P-mix.
let's have a conversation. We're gonna have a
Hey, look, I'm
conversation.
telling you.
I mean, we're gonna have a conversation off camera and shit. Y'all got the exclusive.
Y'all just
man.
saw it happen. Like,
Skirt
y'all
skiggity,
just saw
man.
it happen. Oh, shit.
We doing what we doing. We
It's
here for
up.
y'all.
Shout out to AZ Way 2 Active for coming and fucking with us. De La Praying and C Leach's Dymond
Always.
Pop Politics and Culture. And we out.
Skirt, man.